This is how we took the $60 IKEA dresser and turned it into Kyle's desk. I'm first prepping it for paint by wiping it down and cleaning out the inside of the drawers. In my squirt bottle is Dawn dish soap and water. This is my favorite thing to use when I'm prepping the surface for paint, and then I wipe everything down with a wet rag. After I removed the old hardware, I filled in the holes and we got to sanding once it was dry. I'm sanding this so that the paint sticks properly to the dresser, and then I'm going to be using Starless Nights by Behr in my Wagner paint sprayer. I love this paint sprayer. It made it super easy to paint this dresser and some previous projects that I used. It just took a while to figure out, and it does not like to be upside down. Once I had all of the paint laid on the dresser, I did 2 coats, I believe, of the paint. Then I sealed it with a polyurethane that was also by Behr. It is water-based and it was a satin finish. Now that the paint is all done, we removed the legs. I thought it would be way easier to do, but we actually had to chop them off. Then we got started on the top for this desk. So we built out this little notch area so that there was something for the desktop to sit on. We originally planned on having one big long top from the dresser to the desk portion. Unfortunately, it was just too tall for Kyle's office chair. So now we're just screwing the desk part together so it is nice and sturdy. I'm filling the holes, and then Kyle is drilling out a hole for his cords. And then I'm going to be putting some peel and stick wallpaper in the inside of the drawers where I got overspray. I think that this really makes it look like a clean look, and I love the pop of little accent waves that it adds to the desk. Now I'm going to be staining this piece. I'm using a melamine sponge and Early American. Somebody told me in my comments a while ago to try a melamine sponge, and it really works. I love how it soaks up the stain and it's just really easy to apply. After staining everything, we put the knobs on. I got these knobs from Amazon. They really tie this desk together. Unfortunately, we had to drill some pretty big holes to get them to lay completely flush, but after we figured it out, this is how the desk turned out. This was a long time coming, but I think it turned out beautiful. Click that follow button if you love DIYs like this one.